Well, we're back. Kristin Dotson is a part of a major organization that plays its game from Tulsa and Little Rock and all points around us. Actually, you're going to find out more about celebrity attractions right now. Good to have you with us.
Thank you for having me. It's great to meet you.
A little bit about your organization. Where does it come from? How did it get started?
So Larry Payton is the founder of our company, and he started the business with his wife, Kay, in their living room 40 years ago.
In his living room?
Yep, at his home. He was in higher education at TU, doing entertainment programming on the campus there, and it kind of came out of that, and started with doing some small shows at the Tulsa PAC, and then it just grew, and here we are 40 years later, doing big Broadway shows in several towns.
I'm telling you, well, I've seen so many of what you brought in, and I've been there going, wow. And because you never bring in schlock.
Well, we try to bring in the best. We usually try to cast a wide net because there's lots of different sensibilities in Tulsa and lots of different tastes for theater, so we cast a pretty wide net when we put our seasons together. But we've been really proud to bring in some of the big blockbusters that have toured around the country. We had our Phantom of the Opera was probably the first big blockbuster that we brought in, and it sat for, I think, 5 weeks here in Tulsa. And then subsequent to that, we've done several Disney's The Lion King engagements, several Wicked engagements. Recently, we just had a return of Hamilton. So we get those big shows into Tulsa, and Tulsa's a great Broadway town, really supportive, and so those tours love to come here.
Oh, well, you know, the mayor's talking about allocating funds that, and I don't understand how it all works, but there's money that's going to be made available to build a new PAC.
Right.
And right across the street, they're going to build a new, smaller theater setup. So, because there is a need, you know, for smaller theaters.
Right.
And I can envision you guys filling it up around the year.
Right. Well, you know, and that's sometimes a challenge with the Tulsa Performing Arts Center. Number one, it's such a fantastic facility, but it hasn't had a major renovation in many, many years. And there's lots of challenges in the building that our tours face. And Mark Fry, the director of the PAC, the CEO down there, he's fantastic and such a great advocate for the arts in Tulsa and for that building. And so he's been working with the mayor and trying to get the money for the renovation of the existing venue, and then also building a 14 or 1,500 seat smaller theater across the street, because there's the major arts groups that share the PAC with celebrity attractions, the Tulsa Ballet, the Tulsa Opera, the Symphony. You know, we all kind of wrestle for dates in the hall, and so that will actually free up the calendar so that we have all of the user groups will have more flexibility, the community partners for the building.
I'll tell you, it's really a thrill. Back when Phantom of the Opera came, and I was down there, I just kind of drifted through.
Yeah.
And acted like I knew what I was doing when I didn't.
That's all you got to do.
But I saw all the different trucks backed up and how they were maneuvering around, unloading everything they had to unload.
Right.
The chandelier, for example. Holy Toledo.
Yeah, it's a big challenge, and that's one of the things that the PAC is looking to change is the loading dock there on the side of the building. They're going to make that more accessible for the tours so that they can get in and out quickly and safely, because some of these shows on the road are just huge. What
are some of the shows you have currently lined up?
Well, we're getting ready to open a 3-week engagement of Disney's The Lion King in June. And so we're excited to have that show back. It's such a great way to introduce kids to live theater and for adults to relive the magic, you know, of the show. And then our 40th anniversary season opens this fall, and we have Disney's Aladdin coming and Beetlejuice. And we have Tina, the Tina Turner musical, which is exciting. And we have To Kill a Mockingbird, which we don't normally do plays on the road. Most of the plays only go out for a short run and rarely make it over to our neck of the woods. So we're excited to have To Kill a Mockingbird. Yeah, that'll be great, right? And Hairspray, which is a classic that everybody loves, Hairspray. So, and My Fair Lady. So we've got a really good season lined up to celebrate our 40th.
Will there be a dead spot when they're in the process of tearing one down and then tearing another one down? And in rebuilding?
Well, the plan that's been shared with me is that they will have the smaller theater finished before they start the renovations at Chapman. So the PAC as it is now, it won't be torn down. It'll be just completely renovated, but they won't start that until the smaller theater across the street is complete, so that we'll always have a stage to put shows on. Now we'll have to get creative because some of those shows can't play a theater that small. So we'll get creative with the programming and find some high quality entertainment to get into Tulsa in that interim when the PAC is being
Maybe
renovated.
hold it outside.
Yeah.
Why not?
Right?
Is celebrity attractions in Little Rock the same as celebrity attractions here? Are you connected?
So Tulsa is our home base, and the majority of our staff is here in Tulsa. We do have our marketing director for Little Rock is officed there, but we do all of the programming for the season in Little Rock from here. We also do the Broadway season in Springfield, Missouri, and in Amarillo, Texas, and in Abilene, Texas.
I know the shows that I've seen were of such quality and so well produced that one would never know there's no center aisle. One would never know that, you were handicapped here because you had to do this.
Right.
And everybody worked as a well-oiled machine.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty incredible, from the road crews that go from city to city, loading these shows in and loading them out. And we combine them with our local crews, which the stagehands here in Tulsa they have an amazing reputation. And so, it's really a sight to behold to watch them pull those shows off the trucks and put them together and open on a Tuesday night. It's pretty amazing.
Well, my hat's off to all of you. I got to tell you, Larry has done a superb job building a show empire, if you will. It's just marvelous what's transpired from the early days of celebrity attractions to where it is now. And the future growth on this is going to be astounding. We got about 4 minutes? Okay, I can work with that. Thank you very much. I was sitting there beginning to wonder while I was running over. If one wanted to buy tickets now, can they do it?
So right now we're currently renewing our current subscribers. So they have first opportunity to renew the seats that they have or make changes. And we have such an incredible subscription base here in Tulsa that it takes a little bit of time to get through all of that. And so we're working on those renewals right now. And hopefully by June, we'll be able to take new subscribers, and they can go to our website to get information on how to do that. But we really encourage people to join us as a subscriber. For us, the more subscribers we have, the stronger base that we have catches the attention of the producers. So they love to come to a town that has as many subscribers as we have in Tulsa. For the patrons, it locks your seats in for the entire season. You get the best price. You get an opportunity to purchase tickets before the general public when we add a show. We have some special add-ons that we'll do throughout the year, and you get first dibs on those seats. And then again, you have first right of refusal when we go to renew for the next season. So subscriptions are really the way to go if you're a Broadway fan. But we just encourage everybody to, whether you buy a season ticket or you come down for a single show, we just love to have everybody in Tulsa come down and enjoy the theater.
One of the things I want to point out before we go any further here, we have the arts in Tulsa because of women. And that's not general knowledge. Everybody thinks, well, the guys went out and discovered the oil. They didn't. No. It was because of their wives that we have the arts. They said, look, we need opera, we need theater, we need entertainment, and we need class acts, not the schlock that comes in on horseback. And that's the reason today Tulsa has so many great shows roll through.
I mean, we're really blessed. We have such an amazing art scene here. It's so vibrant, and it's so important to the quality of life in the market. You hear a lot about attracting big businesses and attracting young talent to the market, and having a vibrant art scene with Broadway shows and first-class Tulsa Ballet is amazing. And, you know, just the other things that we have to offer, Gilcrease Museum, all these, you know, the Philbrook, all these things, it's just really, you know, elevates the quality of life. And then, you know, the economic impact that we have is incredible. And
You're talking serious dollars.
yeah, big, you know, because when you think about it, you know, you buy 2 tickets to see a show, you're going to go downtown, you're going to eat dinner, you know, you might want to buy a new dress, you might stay in a hotel. And so the economic impact really, you know, you can feel it in town. So we're proud to be a part of that as well.
How long have you been with them?
I have been with Celebrity, I believe, 27 years. I like to joke that I was a 7th grade intern in case you're trying to do that math, but it was my first job out of college, and I've worn many, many hats.
Let me see if I can figure that out.
Don't do that.
Well, I thank you for taking time to come visit with us.
I appreciate you having me.
It really means a great deal to all of us here to know that we have an organization such as Celebrity Attractions, and the wheels are constantly turning.
They are. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
We'll do it again.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you. Short break. We'll be back with more right after this.